to go here. Is the Battlefield Labs something that is on the labs? Is it like through an EA thing? I don't know if labs is a thing for Steam or not. I don't think it's on Steam though. So we're gonna go ahead and look it up. Battlefield Labs. Battlefield Labs. Okay, our most Battlefield Labs is registration is temporarily closed. In the meantime, lock and load for our ultimate. I feel like I applied to this, but I don't know if I ever got a reply. I don't think that I did though. Hold on, let me look at my emails and just look up like labs, I guess. Labs. I feel like I applied at the announcement. Like I immediately applied to try and get into the labs program, and I feel like I got ignored. Like it must have been that way. Cause yeah, there's I don't think there's anything here. Alright, let's go to global achievements. Revive 100 teammates, win 42 times, destroy 50 vehicles, wingsuit, perform a roadkill with an air vehicle, perform 7 kills in 1 life with a ballistic shield, call in 15 loadout crates with an angel. Alright. Repair 1000 damage on vehicles in 1 round. Damn. Okay. I feel like a lot of these things are actually quite easily able to be done. Inflict 2,500 damage in 1 round while defending objectives using the sentry gun. I feel like that's gonna be something that is somewhat of a challenge. And then these ones that are extract data drives with Hazard Zone. I don't know if anyone plays Hazard Zone. And the master badge of any specialist, any of that, I think that's just gonna come with time. So yeah, I guess we'll see about getting those other ones. But yeah, my girlfriend just got back today, so I'm happy about that. And then hopefully, you know, we can play with her some Fortnite on stream. And yeah, just the dogs just ate, so we should have a little bit of time before we have to go. Let me know if you guys can actually hear the fan. This is a fan right here. I just got it yesterday. It was on the stream last night, but now I have it on a higher fan mode. I do see the microphone picking it up ever so slightly, but I don't think that it is anything. Wow. Okay. So this is new. This is the Labs, our Battlefield 6 stuff. So pre-order for $100. Hold on, I don't want to. Okay, good. I don't want to dox myself. Alright, so pre-order and get the set. So the Phantom Edition versus the Standard Edition. This game plans to unlock in approximately 2 months. Okay, so pre-purchase. Read more. So with the Phantom Edition, you get Battle Pass 25, 4 skins, 4 skins. Shrouded weapon package, drop package, glimmer melee weapon skin, chimera vehicle skin, death head weapon sticker, and weapon charm with dog tags, and then obviously a boost. Okay, so they actually have everything here. Okay. Alright. Wow. Holy cow. Alright, so hold on guys. Let me see. Oh, you guys can't see this. Okay. Never mind. So the minimum requirements now is a 2060 or 5600X T, 6 gigabytes. What is recommended though is a 3060 or a 6700 XT and 80 gigabytes of storage. Damn. And a 3700X minimally. Holy cow. This game and 16 gigabytes of RAM is necessary. That is, wow, that's gonna be crazy. I'm excited to see how far they push the game here. Hazard Zone. Let's see if anyone's playing Hazard Zone. Cause there is like 2, I think. 2 achievements locked to Hazard Zone specifically. And they're actually, I think, the 2 rarer ones. Yeah. Successfully extract with 50 drives and successfully extract 25 times in general. So if we can get these 2 achievements, if it's all possible, then that is huge. I don't know if anyone plays this game mode though. This is taking a while. It is a Friday night, and the Battlefield 6 stuff just came up. I think the pre-orders just went live today. There's 10,000 people playing right now. That is crazy. Wow. Alright, let's go and see Battlefield 4. How many people are in there right now? 3,000. Battlefield 5. How many are in there? 13,000 people in Battlefield 5. Battlefield Bad Company 2, which is a really old one but has a dedicated fan base, doesn't have enough people to have stats on it. And then Battlefield 1 has 13,000 people in it. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so we're playing hard zone. I've never played this when infantry. Okay. No pat. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know if you're supposed to go in here with like a squad or something, if this is an extraction shooter or what. I've never played this game mode before. But I have to extract 50 hard drives and extract successfully 25 times. There's only one person in the lobby. Oh, it has to be basically a full lobby. It has to be like a full lobby for you to get anyone to start. I think this is their attempt at a DMZ game mode. I think that's literally what this is. I'm willing to bet money that that's what this is. It is interesting that with these game modes, I don't think I would ever make it if I had a game that was multiplayer based. I don't think I would ever make a specific game mode for specific achievements. I think that games that do this, when their games start to die, they need to rework those achievements to be something else. I think it's unfair to have it where you have it impossible to get certain achievements now. We might have to go on the forums and see if someone wants to play this. Because there's allegedly nearly 10,000 people on this game right now. But nobody's playing this specific game mode. And there's only 7 per round. Or at least on this one there is. Alright. I think that that's something that the Stop Killing Games thing needs to address too. Is that if you're gonna put achievements in your game and make it where...
Yes. Time for action.
Let's see if people are playing Conquest 128. South Korea. Are we actually going to get into a game, or is this going to be people waiting to get into a game with like 10? And you need at least 40. Because I'm not hearing anything right now. And if it was a live game, I would think that I'd be hearing some shots being taken. I think we're in the pre-lobby. You need 32 to start, and we have 7. Six. If it goes down to 5, we'll leave. 7, 6. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? It will go down to 5 because we're leaving. I think I'm gonna play that game mode that we did yesterday. That was actually super cool. I think most people are just jumping into the featured thing.
Let's begin,
This.
please.
But Portal. World Tour. Oh, browse. Look at that. This is where people are. I was wondering where everyone was. Like how to navigate, because I know that in Battlefield 4 and 5 and 1 there was this way to do it, but I didn't know if in 2042 you could do it. This is where it is though. Hopefully we can actually get quite a few achievements on this, because this is a 128 game. Holy cow, look at all these.
Hostile tank lock! 150 meters! Hostile! Enemy armor down! Russian attack at one of our objectives. The enemy strategy is working. We must endure more seconds. Charlie's now secure.
God damn, bro. We definitely want to edit our loadout to be air focused.
Sector Bravo. Echo 2 has been secured by friendlies. We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder. The enemy's taken Sector Delta.
Casualty!
Lock down Echo 2. The hostiles have
Marking
taken
danger!
50% loss.
50 meters away from your
Sector
position!
Echo is ours.
They're in front of us!
Oh, come on.
Echo 2 needs attention.
Left! Left!
Where are we getting fucked up by? Oh. I need someone that wants to... I mean, I'll do that.
We have Sector Bravo.
Our forces have taken more sectors than the enemy. This is how we defeat them.
Sector Bravo has been secured. Our attack on Echo 1 has started.
Like a virgin, touched for the very first time.
Helo identified! 130 meters away!
Support drop ready to deliver.
Marking danger!
They have Sector Echo.
Marking danger! I'm not far!
Oh, buddy, you're mine. Oh no. Aye.
Enemy helo in action! Far away! I see their helo at some distance!
Sector Delta is now under enemy control. They control more sectors than us. Move to counterattack.
What should I do?
Enemy!
I need supplies. I need ammunition.
I mean, we can sit here and I can snipe these
Enemy
dudes all day
soldier,
long.
110 meters away.
What am I using? Oh, these are AP rounds. That's my fault.
We are attacking Delta 1.
Comrade down! Don't try to get...
Okay, we need to edit our loadout to actually have that be, this needs to be the 10 round, and then that's 5, yeah. Oh my god, I'm just literally hanging off of this thing.
Shit!
We just took Sector Delta. One of our objectives is under attack. We now control more sectors than them. Keep it up.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Flank boat!
Looks like the Bravo's been taken by the hostiles.
Right here, that tank was like right.
Left side!
What?
We've conquered more sectors than they have. Keep going.
Hold on, bro. Let me get you.
They're making their final push.
Hey!
Delta 1 is under attack. Sector Echo has been taken by the enemy.
What are we fucking up?
Taking fire! Left side! Enemy soldier! About 40 meters from your position! They're using a tank!
Go back, man. What are we doing?
We're not going to last much longer! Marking flank! 40 meters from your position!
What are you doing? Alright.
We're maintaining sector control. Keep the Russians out. Sector Charlie under Russian control. sectors. Enemy has majority control. We're securing it. Russians are retreating. Spectacular work out there.
All right, this seems to be as long as they keep on doing this, then I'm fine with that. $200, and that was over 2 lives. So 1,000. I would need to basically get someone like my dad who likes to sit on a tank and just snipe up on a hill, and that would be the best bet. Is I'm just sitting here healing the whole time and hopefully not getting killed. Because having it where these guys are... Where does this even go? Okay, there we go. Having it where these guys are, you know, actively in the fight will just get me killed. Like, I need someone that sits on a hill somewhere, takes fights, and backs up a little bit, heals up, and then starts over again.
Russians have been nosing around a ship recycling facility in Along, India. And now one of our subs is tracking a substantial Russian naval force converging on it. We don't know exactly what they want, but they aren't going to get it. You're being deployed to secure the facility. Coordinate with other task forces on site. Command out.
Because this is like literally, this is the most dangerous fucking position.
Attack the objective there!
Careful out there.
So yeah, I was gonna say if I can get a forward gunner or something like that.
Enemy forces control the majority of
We
sectors.
disregard that order!
Incendiary.
Taking damage in the front!
Hold on, bro, hold on. Hey. Someone fucking took my spot. Fucking.
Charlie objectives under control. Sector secure. Majority of sectors under our control.
Ah, damn machine!
I need someone that hopefully is a little bit
Meet me for pickup!
more chill.
Hostile just took Sector Bravo.
Hey! This fucking dude has like no self-awareness of how fucked or not fucked his
Allied
vehicle
forces
is.
now holding Sector Delta.
Touching the vehicle.
Make sure you defend them.
Okay. What is this guy doing?
Report. We push the Russians out, but they will counterattack.
Does this guy know what he's doing? What the fuck?
I see one of the troops! 60 meters from
What is this guy doing?
Spending serious resources to stay in this.
Ahead of us! Marking the hostile. Around 300 meters.
Fuck.
We just conquered Sector Bravo. We've secured nearly every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take that back.
What is this? Like a download point? Oh. Okay. I want it. I want it.
Strike that objective!
We're with you, squad leader.
Ah, yes.
Spotted hostile tank! 60 meters from my position! Vehicle, let's take it! Disregard!
Oh my god, we stole it! We stole it! Hey!
I need a pickup! Wait, no! Give me a ride! Disregard! Wait, no!
Fuck off.
Sentry deployed! Vehicle trouble. I'll make it work. I need a ride.
Enemy forces at half strength. Sector Delta is now ours.
Disregard message!
Almost every sector is under our control. Keep it that way.
Machina, she'll be ready.
What the fuck is going on here? We are literally asking to get C5.
Sector Delta under Allied control. Sector secure. Let's keep it that way.
Enemy tank is there! East! Heavy damage!
Fuck!
The ground, 170 meters.
That guy killed us with a freaking. Wow. That guy killed us with a grenade launcher.
You must return to the combat area. They don't have much left. Keep pushing. You're lost. Get back to the engagement. Russians are retreating. Spectacular work out there.
Holy cow, dude. That's crazy. I just want the thousand heal. If someone gets Avenger, that's pretty. I don't know if it's called an Avenger in this or not. It's called an Avenger in GTA Online. If someone gets one of those and flies it decently, I could literally just heal it the whole time and possibly get quite a bit.
The city of Doha has been evacuated in response to powerful sandstorms. However, we have assets in the area that we must secure before the Americans interfere. We are going to retrieve them, but we need you at each marked location defending against American aggression. Other task forces will assist you. Transport is waiting.
Begin your attack!
Command is watching.
We have full control of Echo Sector.
Assault on Charlie 1 begun by our forces. All 4 sectors in the enemy.
Infantry troops! Around 300 meters! Marking hostile!
Hostiles control Foxtrot Sector. They have full control of Delta Sector. Now attacking Delta 1.
All plan is effective, but all 4 sectors are now empty. Ready to engage. Call in for support.
Vehicles! 90 meters from your position!
Our forces have taken all of Alpha Sector. We have complete control of Delta Sector. Nearly every sector is under our control. Good work. We have control of every sector.
damage. The enemy's forces are weakened. Hostile resources reduced to half.
No use out there. Return to
Something of visual communication. Watch for the
We
enemy
are
taking
taking
advantage.
heavy damage.
One of our objectives has been targeted. Hostile down control, Bravo sector.
I'm working on it.
Hostiles aren't able to get a foothold. We are securing objectives.
Our forces are all Bravo sector. All sectors.
Combat vehicle.
We have fully occupied Alpha Sector. Every sector is secure. Magnificent.
Good. Sentry ready.
Enemy tank!
Let me fix it. Supplies at my marker.
You hurt them badly. They're down to their last.
Help me. I need transport now. Kilo identified. 200 meters.
Russians have been drilling Antarctic oil for years. Today is the day we cut the supply. You will work with other task forces to bring the facility under U.S. control. Russian troops are on site, so expect heavy resistance. Get your gear sorted. Transport is waiting.
Our troops are advancing on Echo 1.
Delta secure.
Carlos has secured objective Echo 1.
The initiative is ours. We've secured more sectors than them. Confirming enemy contact. Push them out, troops.
On a call with my girlfriend.
70 meters away from position.
So that's why. But we're achievement hunting today. Oof, someone's like really adamant about killing
Sector
us
Bravo
over
is
here.
ours.
I kind of fucked everybody that was in that, but that's alright.
New supply drop ready.
Hello, that's
Enemy transport 70 meters away from my position.
an easy kill. But anyways, yeah, yesterday I think I saw it on YouTube. It was like news that you missed from the content creators that you follow, and I was like, oh, okay, and I saw the post and I was like, oh,
Taking repair.
let me go ahead and check in and make sure that we're alright. So, yeah.
We're barely holding together.
Hold on!
Requesting transport.
Bro! Hold on. I appreciate, man, just a little in the moment, you know? Yeah, no, I get it. I get you. I hear you. That's hard. It's hard. Clearly, it feels like, you know, it feels so, like, it feels so much like it's not really an issue worth, you know, talking about. 'Cause you're like, oh, I play video games for a living. But, you know, part of that.
We have secured Sector Alpha. Keep it that way.
Part of that is also just,
They're attacking one of our objectives.
you know, reading comments that may or may not be nice.
Something ahead of us.
Where do we stand? Joe Patch took objective objectives
it gets
back.
to you
Now they have
if you
to
let it.
Got it with an advocacy back.
But I was just saying, you know, part of the thing is just, you know, choosing to
Objective is under attack.
I see their tank. Far away.
choosing to really, you know, pick your battles. Like, there are gonna be haters no matter how good or bad you are. You know, like that's just how people are.
Sector Delta's gone to the Russians.
Like, there's just people out there that exist that just want to hate, and unfortunately, that's just how it is.
Full control of Echo 1.
Like, no, it's seemingly, no matter what you do,
The hostile patrol will succeed.
there's gonna be people out there that just
Allies are securing Echo
don't
1.
like you. You just, for every negative comment that you get, you gotta remember that there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people that love you for who you are. You know?
Spotted a hostile. 90 meters away from my position.
And like,
Objective captured and
that's
secured.
just how it is. Like,
Echo objective
there's people
secured.
out there that are just
Sector under
ridiculous.
control.
And they're just gonna, regardless, you could be Jesus. Like, Jesus had his own doubters. You know? So, he had his haters, bro.
Kilo spotted. 170 meters.
Oh no, it wasn't anything like
Russians
that.
have
I'm actually
Sector
surprised at
Alpha.
the amount of support people
Russian troops have
and
entered
what
one of our
I've been some
objectives.
stress we got recently. I think that's something that
If we don't conquer more
God,
sectors
I'll
than them,
try.
we'll be defeated here.
Yeah. I mean, when it's personal, it's 10 times worse, right? It's like,
Enemy
it's
soldier.
something that
250 meters.
you have to deal with. And just as time goes on, you'll get better and better at it. You know? But if it's anything with your friends or family, you gotta remember that, like, in the grand scheme of things, right?
Hostile located. 250 meters away.
In the grand scheme of things, the fight that you had, you know, is nothing compared to the friendship that you've had or the relationship that you had. Like, this is something that I go with my girlfriend, because, like, sometimes, you know, with any relationship, you're gonna have fights, and it doesn't always feel good to fight. Like, it never feels good to fight. But
Treacherous area. I'm close.
in the grand scheme of things, you know, this 30-minute fight that we're having is nothing
Majority of sectors under our
compared to
control.
the 5 years that we've been
Our
together, you
forces
know?
just secured Sector Delta.
And, like, if this is a friend or a relationship that you're gonna have for the rest of your life, like, this is just a blip compared to everything else that's gonna go on, you know? You're gonna grow with this person. You're gonna freaking have so many more memories. And in, like, 6 months, as little as 30 days, you know? Like, who's gonna remember it, you know? That's what I always think about, right? Honestly, that helps a lot, man. You have no idea. No worries. I mean, that's what friends are for, right? Like, I'd consider you my friend. And, I mean, I'm trying, that's why I always try, like, it comes with perspective, right? That's why you ask people for their wisdom and guidance. They have different ways of looking at things. And sometimes you get Bellatrix Lestrange comments where it's like, that's just something so far out there that I've never thought of it that way. But like, it's quirky and it works. It's like, oh yeah, I never thought about it that way. But like, that makes sense.
Enemy air support located!
Enemies attacking
And
Echo 1.
just like, everyone wants to focus on what's now and here and what's going on. And there's nothing wrong with you being like, oh yeah, you know, it hurts my feelings, or, you know, I'm worried about this or that.
Objective is no longer secure.
But you gotta remember, in the grand scheme of
Echo 1
things,
taking my hostile.
you know, this fight that you're having, that,
Friendly
you
attack!
know, may seem like it's gonna make or break the relationship, is nothing compared to the years of friendship that you've had.
Must be danger! I'm low!
Is someone like physically on us? You know, like I whenever I get into a fight with my
Russians are
girlfriend,
attacking one of our objectives.
it's always super emotional, and it distresses me a lot. Like I always hold my chill, but with her, like, she's got something going on where it really is just so, it has me so invested that I always get super stressed out, and then that's how I stop myself from freaking out. And I'm like,
Echo 2 lost. Repeat, Echo 2 lost.
I'm like, compared to the last
Enemy troops now
5
control
years,
Echo
the
2.
6 months, 3 months.
Sector Echo 2 in enemy hands.
No!
We have secured more sectors than our enemy. Make sure you defend them.
I need medical help! I need help here!
Enemy
Help me
forces
up.
at half strength. Sector Bravo has been secured.
Okay.
No! Bro. Damn, bro. That sucks. That's honestly what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it's a relationship type of thing? Like a romantic relationship? Kinda. Oh, so are you in that, like, dating kinda, trying to figure it out? I'll give a breakdown. Alright. I mean, it's up to you, man. Like, if you want to share that information, then you go ahead and do that. But if not, that's cool too. Or if you'd rather, like, just talk about it on Discord or something like that. Oof.
Position.
we can do that too. But yeah, relationships are tough.
Sector Alpha now secure.
Help me up now!
They really are. But the thing that I find is a relationship
We now
out of
occupy
the
Sector Charlie.
Help me get back in! I need help!
We're doing
out of
good
the
so
relationships
far.
that I've had,
Hostiles hold
having a relationship with a partner that you're willing to, you know, fight for
Mark the hero!
is really the biggest thing. Like, if you're willing to sit here and be like, yeah, I love this person regardless
Our enemy now holds
of
Sector
what
Delta.
happens.
Give me a
Okay.
ride!
So I'm gonna say this. Okay, and you may or may not appreciate what I have to say. If my whole thing, I think you remember, I think you were here for it. I had a relationship here that was long distance like that. I'd never met this person in real life. And there's a difference between
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
there's a difference between,
Our attack on Echo 1 has
and this
started.
isn't anything against you, but there's a difference between, as men, being alone as a young man, you know, being alone and believing that you don't have anybody else around you, that dating's too complicated, that you have things going on, your job, whatever. It's too much, so I'm gonna find someone that appreciates what I'm doing right now. And finding comfort in that, right? Like, my last relationship that I had, that was the type of thing that I really gravitated
Sector Echo
towards.
is under
I
our
was like,
control.
oh, this person
Hostile helo
appreciates
airborne.
me
At
because
some distance!
I stream and, you know, it's not anything too serious. We can flirt here and, you know, do things that we probably shouldn't do. Because this is essentially a total stranger, but like most people have relationships like that. But because I had been so alone for so long and not actually having physical contact with anybody else, because I was so focused on my career, it was so comforting to have somebody else actually talk to me every day and feel like it was more than just wanting to talk to me, right? It was like, oh, this person actually is like romantically wanting to be involved with me or whatever. I convinced myself of that. And it's really, really nice to have that. But here's the thing that I'll say. I had that for, I think,
Echo 2 under attack by
like
the
less
enemy.
than a year. And then it started to be,
Tango on
you
my
know,
mark.
she was
You
all
have
consuming.
50 meters away!
The Russians control Sector Alpha.
And I was like, oh yeah, ride or die. Like,
Enemy helo in action.
Our enemy is holding
I'm
more
ready.
sectors than us.
Reloading. Cover me.
you know, like this is my person. But then the time came where it was a thing of I and her, and this is different because you're in
Hostile
Australia,
group movement.
but even still,
250 meters away. Down one.
I and her had it where it was the summertime, and I was willing to spend money on her to come over
Sector Alpha just fell to the
to
enemy.
Bali with me. We were doing a vacation in Bali, and I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to hang out with
Both
you.
sectors now occupied by hostiles.
It'd be really, really cool to hang out with you, and you know, you could come to Bali, and we could really like, you know, do this relationship for real, take it to the next step, because we'd already, you know, watched movies together, gone on all these things, and it was like, wow, you know, the next thing could be us actually hanging out with each other and being able to physically be with one another. And the time came, I offered to buy her a ticket, and she didn't want to do it. But she had such a huge grip on me, like a vexing grip, that I was convinced, like, oh yeah, just stick it out, stick it out, stick it out. Like, it's probably just, you know,
Sector 1 is under attack.
it's just not the right time. It'll be different, you know. Things come up. But I'm rambling here, but I really want you to understand this, and maybe, you know, because my parents understood, you know, long distance. And my parents were dating in the 80s and 90s, so they know what long distance is. My dad was in the Navy and dating my mom long distance. So he was like on the other side of the world. She was still in the US, and he was still dating her.
Russian troops have entered one of our objectives.
And that's long distance. But he stuck it out for her because he was like, any time that I had, any vacation time that I had, any sort of home leave that I had, I made sure that I would come back to her and spend it with her. Any dollar that I had, I sent her flowers. I did this and that, whatever. And he's like, do you do that with your girlfriend? And I was like, no. Like, he's like, okay, so what do you guys do? He's like, you know, you can watch movies with anyone, right? Like, during COVID, especially, there's all these apps that were like, you know, watch movies online with other people, like, play games and all this other stuff. But like, you know, and digitally, virtually, you know, sit there and, you know, eat dinner with each other, but it's not real, you know? And when push came to shove, like, was any of it really real? My dad would be like, "What? Why are you staying with this person?" And I'm like, "Cause I love her." It's like, do you, or do you just love the dedication and the attention that she's giving you? This is very, very different. And I was like, huh. And that's not to belittle the relationship that you have. Like, I'm sure whatever it is that you're getting from her is what you need right now. But it starts like what you're doing right now. For me, it was a real eye opener when it started to do what you're experiencing right now. She started to ghost me because she started getting into college and university, and she's like, you know, I'm going to start hanging out with my friends, and you know, I've got classes and everything else. And I was like, yeah, you go do you, you know. But then I started to be like, oh, she's so busy that she doesn't have any time for me.
Danger!
And I
Distance 300 meters.
okay, I can't play and say this at the same time. I started to go through what you're experiencing right now, where I was like, you know, it really sucks, you know, that I know it's a long distance relationship, but I want the attention. We're social creatures by habit, you know. No matter what anyone says, you're human, you're a social creature. You need to have people in your life that you go out and hang out with. You know, that's why we strive, even if you don't subscribe to the norms of following fashion or what everybody else thinks or does or whatever. You still strive for the attention that someone else might be able to give you.
Now has Sector Delta under our control. The battle outcome looks promising. We control the majority of sectors.
Anyways, I'll stop playing right now. You still strive to have some sort of attention, good or bad. You still need some social aspects of your life. And it wasn't until I started to have a negative experience with this girl where I was like, what am I doing? You know?
We have secured Sector
How
Alpha.
can someone that I've never
We've
physically
secured nearly
met
every sector. Do
hold
not give
so
the
much
Russians a chance to
power
take
over
that back.
myself?
It's over.
And
This battle is won.
I was like, we dated for like 6 months, I think. And, you know, it was just like a moment of clarity. It was like she started to do, this person that I was dating did stuff that really like sent it over the edge. But my dad was fighting every single day. He'd be like, hey man, are you guys broken up yet? Like, who is she to you? Like, it's fun that I'm glad that you have someone that you can watch videos with, you can hang out with after streaming, and you know, you like the attention that she gives you, she likes the attention that you give her. But it's just satisfaction, like it's temporary, right? Compared to, you know, ultimately what now I have with my girlfriend. Like what I, in the moment, what I call what I had with this other girl, love, maybe, right? I was very convinced that, oh yeah, this has to be love. Like it, I had been out of high school for a year or two, I think. And this was actually the first relationship because I didn't know if I was going to be here in Singapore for very long. And this was the first relationship under lockdown that I had experienced. So that made it 10 times worse because we had already been in a year of no contact with anyone. And this was the first person that I meet. It's like, oh my God, so much attention, so much joy.
The US have a vested interest in
There's
this
hope
data
out
center
there,
in Songdo,
right?
South Korea.
She's a cute
We
girl.
believe a cyber attack from this
Whatever.
location is imminent, and we are out of diplomatic options. You must secure
And
the facility
then,
and the surrounding areas.
you know,
if the Americans attempt to hold territory, push them
it's
out.
like, yeah,
We're trusting
it's
you to
nice
do
to
this.
have,
Fight well.
but no matter how much you think that this is it, like this isn't it, you know, you can have that person in your life as a friend, but if you have had the opportunity, if you had the cash to go tomorrow to see this person and they had the same amount of cash to come over here and see you, would they actually do it? Like, what's to stop you from going and seeing this person, or vice versa? You know, it's like the door lock test, right? You let the girl into the side door, right? You open up the passenger side. It's a small car because you can only afford a shitty car. You unlock her door and then, you know, let her into the car. She sits down, and then you go over to your side of the car and you pull on the handle and it's locked. If she doesn't go ahead and put in as much effort to try and unlock the door for you and reach over and let you in, then you know she's just here for herself, you know? Like, it's not a partner. That's someone that doesn't know what they want they're only looking out for themselves. They might know what is good for
US
them
troops
right now,
identified.
but they're not looking for us. They're not looking
Take
for
the
we.
objectives and come back alive.
All right. Anyways. Yeah. Go. Go ahead. Give me 5.
5 raps on the side of the head.
No. Go. Go. I'm serious. Seriously.
Hurry up.
Go.
Serious, dude.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Fuck off.
Dog,
Go.
you need to fucking go. Hurry the fuck up.
But just
They
like,
control more sectors than we do. We
Like-
must counterattack.
Hurry the fuck up.
seriously, go.
Seriously.
I'll be down there. Fuck off.
Hurry the fuck up.
Anyways, like, you just need someone like my dad in your life to come over and sometimes be like, hey, dickhead, what are you doing? Like, you deserve better than this.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I deserve better than this. Get your ass off me.
Go down there. I'll be there in a second. Like, you gotta think, right? This girl, you don't owe this girl anything. She doesn't owe you anything. You're two lonely people in this world where there's so many people out there. There's 8 billion people on the planet, okay? And I promise you, right? 8 billion people on the planet. I promise you that this person on the internet that you happen to meet is not the only girl that will be interested, or guy, if you know anyone else that's possibly listening, because we have a few viewers in here. If you meet someone on the internet, or you know, even in real life, if you're not in the same situation, these people that come in your life, some of them are leaves, some of them are twigs and branches, and some of them are roots. Okay, leaves come and go with the seasons. Okay, branches are there.
Our plan is
They're
working.
great,
We now control
and they're
more sectors
better
the
than
enemy.
leaves because they stick around for a little bit longer. But like a branch, they'll break off. Sometimes under the stress, they can't handle it, so it breaks off, takes all the stuff with it, and then the roots are the things that stay. Because unless you go out of your way to put, you know, pesticides and everything else and kill the tree, those roots aren't going to come out, right? That's what you need to surround yourself with. Find the people in your life that are the roots, okay? Those are the people that you go ahead and have those relationships, ride or die, you know? So that's what I would say, you know? Yeah, I don't know, there's no disrespect to the person. I don't know what your relationship is. But you need to find the people that, if they were committed to you, they'd go out of their way to make sure that you knew it. And if you don't feel like that's what this is, that you can't go out and find somebody, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. Like, I swear, okay? I swear.
What's our
I
situation?
went, and this isn't gonna say, this isn't to say that after you break it off with this girl, that it's not gonna be hard, okay? I got depressed, okay? Like, I didn't eat. I lost like, I lost 20 kilos of weight because I stopped eating because it sucked so bad. I was like, what the fuck? How did I lose myself to this girl? Right? It was ridiculous, okay? But, you know, slimmed down, started working out a little bit. Guess what? Met the love of my life, right? Was like, hey, let's go and actually try and meet some people. Met my girlfriend. She's my ride or die, okay? Ups and downs for 5 years, okay? I'm not the total package, okay? Not the total package. On bad days, I look like a 4, okay? 4 out of 10. But on good days, you know, maybe 6, 7. Okay? I promise you, bro. Okay? You're not a bad looking dude. Okay, Trix? I promise you, you can go out and find some girls. And guess what?
Our plan is effective.
Unlike
All
this
more
other
sectors than
chick,
our enemy.
it's physical. You can go out there, touch it with consent. Okay, consent. Okay, don't be going out there and whatever. Okay? But you go out there, get some real action. Go out there, have lunch, dinner, and you're just like, oh my goodness. What was I doing with this other girl? How did she have such a hold on me? Okay? Get out of here. I never want this type of relationship again, okay? If it's your friends, your bros, and you're playing video games, great, okay? Cool. It's okay to have that. They move away from the city or state that you're in, your country, that's fine. Girls, though, bye-bye. Unless you had a physical relationship first, and then you go ahead and move away, and then you're like, okay, we're going to stick together because we want this. I can see my life with you. Then it's okay to do long-distance relationships. But if it started out long distance, and you've had it for so many months, and you've never met up once, nah, man. Nah. Just, you haven't took the time. This isn't truly a good relationship. You haven't taken the time to go out and see her. She hasn't taken the time to come out and see you. What is it? You know? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Promise you, it gets better. This is what grows character. It molds you into the man that you're supposed to be. Okay? Like, I learned from it. Okay? I promise you. Okay? If you, in this relationship, you can be friends with her. Okay? It's okay to be friends with her if you want. But I promise you, if you're in this relationship and you just pay attention, just get that mentality back. Be confident. Okay? Go out there and be like, hey, I'm on the market. Let's go and mate some friends. You're going to have one or two that, you know, they're like, you're not for me. Trust me. Okay? It's okay. Okay? Just think of it, right? It's a business transaction. You go out there. I invested $20, $30, $40, $50, okay, on this date. And then, you know, you got your taxi ride, your dinner, whatever, your drinks, whatever you're doing. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I want to see you again, or maybe I just need a friend that I need to talk to. And then you know, right then and there, she just wants to talk, or she's looking for a relationship. But what you need to do is find a girl. I kid you not, this is how I knew that. One, I saw my girlfriend in my dreams, okay? Saw her in my dreams. Kid you not. But secondly, on the very first date, neither one of us were prepared because it was just out of COVID, right? Just out of COVID being ended in the lockdown, right? And we went to McDonald's because it was the only thing that was open. We both ate 4-piece chicken nugget. And that was it. And then we went and sat. And I literally talked about this relationship to this girl that the most recent relationship that I had. Right? This isn't any advice, okay? But I talked about that last relationship and how much I was so still, even though I had already been broken up with her for over a year, I was still worried about her. And she sat there and was like, oh, that sucks. Okay? I understand that. And then she still continued to date me. She's like, and we talked about it many months later down the road. She's like, that was the worst first date I ever had because you literally spent like an hour talking about your ex. But you had big hands, you have big feet, and you're goofy and you're smart and you like the same things that I do. And we talked about it. And one of the things, okay, is one, go to McDonald's, okay, or something cheap. If she's okay with that, it means that she's not like a gold digger or whatever, right? Secondly, be yourself, be goofy. One of the things that I did on the first date with her, it was raining. We were on Orchard, which is like the main road, okay? It's like where everyone goes to go shopping. We were on Orchard, and it was raining. We didn't have umbrellas because I didn't know that it was going to rain that day. But I grabbed her, and I started singing, and we just danced in the rain together, you know? Like, and she was like, what the hell are you doing? There's people all around us. This was like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I just took her and started dancing in the middle of nowhere. And when she just went with it. And like, literally, I think it was just coming out of having a shitty relationship. Or not a shitty, but like a relationship that didn't do anything physical. And then finding someone that actually embraced every part of me. Flaws and everything. Okay? And then I was like, you know, I understand if you don't want to go ahead and see me again. Like, I understand. I fucked up this date. I haven't been on a date in so long. And she's like, no, I understand it. but you know, you danced with me and it was fun, and we both got McDonald's and that was fun, and you know, you sat with me and you held me on a bench for like forever, and we sat there and we just talked. We weren't kissing or anything. It was just people being people. And she was like, yeah, this is the kid, this is the idiot that I want to possibly date. And here we are 5 years later. And it all, I'm not saying because of this other girl, but I'm saying I was so wrapped up on that, and I was like depressed, still worried about that person, because that was the last person I invested myself in. But what it is with relationships is learning what you can and appreciating what you had then, and then growing from that, right? Celebrate the good parts that came about that, right? Yeah, I had fun with this person. But now, it's the next person, right? There will always be another page to turn, right? In the book of tricks, in the book of whoever else is here listening to this, right? And think about it, right? You're younger than I am. I'm almost 30, okay? Right? Almost 30. You're younger than I am. And people live till they're 60, 70, 80, 90, 110 years old, okay? So the 6 months, the year long that this relationship, or 2, whatever, it's not going to be anything, okay? Like, you'll remember the dog that you had for freaking 12 years, but this little relationship, nah. If you choose not to give it any attention, it's not going to be there, okay? It'll be a fucking joke, right? It'll be like, oh my god, I remember when I was such a, you know, simp for this one girl on the internet that I never fucking met in my life. Crazy story, you know, like my dad now makes jokes of that last relationship that I had. He's like, there's like several things that he makes fun of. He's like, that's that girl. And I'm like, yep. I'm like, I was just a fucking kid, you know. I was a lonely dude. That's not to say that loneliness isn't a thing. That is definitely a thing. But just get out there, man. And, you know, do what you gotta do. I'm not saying become Jack the Ripper or nothing, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Go and hold somebody's hand for real. Go on a date, you know, go to a movie theater. Maybe she lets you kiss her. And you're like, wow! You know, I kissed her on the cheek. I kissed her, maybe got some French action. I don't know. But you'll be like, oh my god. And it's such a confidence thing, you know? Like, on the first date, I danced with her. I held her hand. We danced in the rain. I was like, wow. Like, just holding somebody else's hand, right, was such a big thing for me. I was like, oh my god, this is great. And then it led to other stuff, but can't exactly get into the details of that because it's private, but also probably not appropriate. But, you know, when you get that, you'll be like, psh, who's this other girl? Internet Karens. Take it, get it out of here, right? Get it out of here. You're alright. That's what, sometimes you just need someone, right? Listen. I'll listen. But I have gone through the same thing that you're going through right now. It fucking sucked, okay? But now, I'm not saying you're gonna meet the girl of your life, your girl of your dreams, right? But it happened for me, bro. It happened for me, okay? And I would trade that entire relationship that I had, that whole 2 years or whatever that I had worrying about this person, all the experiences, for just a day of what I have today. Right? Like, I wake up excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, I'm with my girlfriend. She fucking plays Fortnite with me. She started playing Valorant with me. I actually can go and, like, if I have problems, I go over there, get cuddles, snuggles, go to the movies. I have someone that I can rely on, depend on. And she holds me accountable. That's the best thing, right? I'm doing stuff with my life now because she's like, hey, stop being a fucking lazy piece of shit. Go do something else. I want the best for you and me. I want it to be us. Okay? Stop feeling sorry for yourself and just go out there and actually commit to it, right? Sucks moping around being like, oh, I'm worried about this person, right? But if they're a part of your life right now, doesn't mean that they have to be a part of your life forever, right? They're going to continue on. They're going to be probably thinking the exact same thing in, 3 months, 6 months, or whatever. And you know what? The best thing is you can choose whether or not, if they still stalk you on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, whatever. And 6 months from now, are they going to come in and see, oh my God, he's so much better off. Oh my God, I fucked up. I should have gone and seen him. That's what you got to aspire to do, right? I'm sure that girl that I had that relationship with, she's come in here and been like, oh my God, how's this guy so handsome? Oh my God, how is he so confident? Oh my God, how did he lose so much weight? Get another girl, freaking blow up, Gotta be that. You gotta be the top dog of the relationship. Come out better, more confident. It's a real ego thing. Come out, get a relationship, you're like, God damn. And you do cutesy stupid shit like this. Like, I have this. This is Betty, okay? Betty and Luke. She has a matching one of these. I got a bunch of shit on my desk that's just of us. It's stupid shit. But that's the stupid shit that I live for, right? It's fantastic. And she bites me on occasion, but all girlfriends do that, right? Stop thinking, I wish I had that, and go and take it, man. Go out there and get it. Just got to be confident enough to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, it radiates with other people. People feel it. Okay? It's okay. Go out there, get a girl that you're like, okay, I just want to talk to this person. And then when you start to do that, just build up your confidence. Oh yeah, there's girls out there that actually think that I'm attractive. There's girls out there that want to be with me. Just know me. And then you go out there, and then one of them is like, hey, why don't we do more than just talking? And you're like, what? What do you mean, like holding hands? And they're like, yeah. And then some other stuff. And you're like, whoa. Somebody wants to do that with me? You want to do what? And then you're like, okay, let's go do that. But don't be stupid. Wrap it, okay? Wrap it. Don't be having a little bunch of... This isn't a fucking cereal, okay? Tricks are for kids, right? Keep the kids out of it, okay? Don't be spreading the seed all over the place. No, don't do that, okay? Wrap it, okay? Can never be... Doesn't matter if this is the love of your life, okay? If you're too young, you're too young, okay? You don't have to commit in that way unless you want to. Unless you're both financially responsible, okay? Planet already got enough of me? Yeah. But, yeah. I'll be back in like 30 minutes. I gotta go and walk these dogs. My dad's probably downstairs like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But, yeah. If you want to talk about it later, I'll be back in like 15, 20 minutes. But, yeah. And if you want, I can, message you on Discord, or we can get in a call or whatever. I think the world would implode a little me's running around. I mean, it'd be one way to dedicate, server size for your Minecraft. I'll be editing here. All right, man. I'll end the stream so that there's just another notification when I get back on. But yeah, talk to you some more in a little bit. But yeah, anyone else that's going through something like that, go out there, seize the day, carpe diem, right? Live life. It sucks sometimes. You go fall down, scrape your knee, shit hurts. Hopefully you don't get staph, okay? But you brush that shit off, put a band-aid on it, and you know what? Chicks dig scars. Everyone in high school always dated the older guys. You know why? Because they're like, oh, that guy has experience, okay? That guy's cool, right? And you have all these motherfuckers that are like, Pedro Pascal is so hot, daddy, ooh-wee. Dad bods, whatever. People like that. I don't know why, but they do. Right? So don't ever think that, as ugly as you might think you are, that you can't get anything, right? There's people out there that love you, okay? They will find you attractive, okay? You just gotta look where the girls are looking, right? Yeah, always believe in yourself.